What's going on, man? Yo, I just got through watching for about the sixth time 40 bars versus Chetta. Rookies versus vets. Crazy, crazy, crazy fucking battle, man. Like, salute to both of them. Both of them went off. 40 did her thing, of course. Chetta was nice. Chetta was nice. Um, this is the type of battle you gotta break down. Uh, they were both like just in the bag with the bars. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so round one, 40 goes first. She had the CRIP Tookie bar. That shit was crazy. The double meaning in that. CRIP like she's Tookie. The Amber Rose bar, you getting dragged from here on pussy. That shit was fire. Put Cheddar down on the other side like a bet's involved. That shit was nice. That was a nice line. The Inception bar, damn for it. Damn. Always here for the blood like a maxi pad. Shit. 40 was wigging. The R. Kelly bar. This bitch won't make it home like she came to R. Kelly's house. Mm-mm-mm. I don't need to touch her to get her wet. I'm an aphrodisiac. That bar was sick. That shit was fire. The Joy Lane bar, that was cold. Um, they gonna pardon those bars. I'm OJ. That was cool. Um, she said, "You gonna see the old 40 bringing the new 40. I'm bringing clones out." That shit was hot. So that pretty much wraps up on 40 bars round. Then Cheddar goes. She started off kind of cool, but she didn't really get me like buzzing until she came out with the block the axis like a firewall. That was crazy. That was fire. I'm gonna have to view that direct. That was nice. That was nice. Um, she said subtract your life like a trust fund, something along those lines. That was fire. The White Owl bar. That was probably the best bar she spit that round. That was fire. The Mag got in store table of contents. That was uh it was cool. It was good. It didn't completely 100% make sense, but it was I saw where she was going with it, so that was cool. So that ends the first round. I gave the first round to 40 clearly. Cheddar got outbarred that round, and the crowd. I don't know what the fuck is up with Queen of the Ring, but the crowd is just like I don't know if they came off the short bus or nothing, but they wasn't reacting to the best bars. They had like no reaction to. Like it was kind of tragic. Um, but anyway, moving right along. Round two, 40 goes again. You and I verse. That bar was crazy. That bar was fire, but no reaction from the crowd. Like the crowd just did not catch it. The Supernova right after that. That shit was dumb nice. Um, Raise the bar like a. I wash. I bring bitches. I wash bitches in the ring while raising the bar like a shower curtain. That shit was crazy. Like damn 40. The oscillating bar. Another one went straight over every motherfucker's heads in the crowd. I don't know what the fuck was up with the Queen of the Ring crowd. Um, the presence is a surprise, like gift giving. That shit was fire. Crowd slept on this. The crowd pretty much slept the whole second round for 40. The entire second round. um, I throw dough away right after that, like this just wrapping paper. That was fire. I put Cheddar in the bag, no Sargento. That was fire. Like 40's pen game, like she's writing like really really good. The work like Keeler Elves, that was cool. The little engine that could, that whole thing, when the crowd wanted to bring her shit back. If the crowd wants you to bring this shit back, it's fire. So that shit was fire. The Young Thug Man person, that was nice. The Porter Potty bar, that was cool. I will say 40's performance was not like so smooth in the second round. She had like a minor slip up. And y'all stop calling slip ups chokes. Do y'all know what a choke is? A choke is can't remember shit, can't finish my round, time. That's a choke. She got through the whole round. She did not choke. She slipped up. All right. So now moving right along. Chetta goes. Okay. She starts off with the whole chicken box, bird in a box with a biscuit. That's corny. Like I heard that like at least 4 times before, and yeah, some real old battles too. It's not. It's that was kind of weak actually. The double XL, that was nice. That was nice. The Kill Bill freestyle. I mean, scheme. Whew, fire. Um, the publishing bar, that was nice. Drawing on 40 like I'm trying to count the days. That was nice. The anatomy class bar, woo, that was fire. The nunchuck bar, that was nice. That was nice. It just sounded kind of like familiar, like too familiar. The melanin bar, that was fire. And then she said, touching on the Tommy like a reverend. That was fire. That was dope. Um, okay, so right into round three, 40 bars going on again. Uh, they put C on Chetta. Her name is Con Chetta. They put C on 40 bars. Her name is Carlisa. They put C on Chetta. That was fire. Only time we see Chetta in the trap is or the only time we seen Chetta in the trap is if she trying to catch a mouse. That was fire. The Cheddar Bob line, that was fire, and that's fire because I'll watch Cheddar's battles after this because I thought this battle was so good, and nobody ever even thought of that. Nobody ever said that to her. 40's the first one to say that to her, and that shit was crazy. The sandwich scheme. When I tell you the whole crowd missed that, the whole crowd was quiet. Like that shit was so perfect. Like that shit was ill, 40. That shit was dope. The cheddar fake line, the Velveeta shit, that was nice. Uh, Red Lobster knockoff cheddar biscuit, psh, nice. I'll make your kids live off the grid. That was fire. Your family, whatever. On the Wild Thoughts bar, dumping Rihanna. She'll be having wild thoughts. Ooh, that was crazy. Fire. You want to put my style in the box? It better be a crate and barrel. That was nice. I told I told Khan she would see the ER in the end. Be concerned. That was fire. And the crowd just didn't give it what it was supposed to get. Because that shit was fire, fire, fire. The Yukon Denali, psh, fire. That shit went right over the crowd head. Right over it. The Cannibal bar, that was nice. The Shish Kebab bar, that was fire. The Icon bar, that was fire. And she ends it with like a deadly line. It's a difference between a bitch that bring her relatives and a bitch that bring the revenue. Fire. Like you have to respect that shit. Like that shit was crazy. All right, so 40 came out. She was cooking the third round. She was cooking the third round. Her first and her third were her strongest rounds, no doubt. So now we got Chetta coming up. Chetta had a fire round too. Man, her opening line was fire. The queen become the queen even without the fucking crown. That was fire, and that was dope because at first I'm like, okay, here we go, another jazz bar. This shit is like 5 years old. Why are we still talking about jazz? But she flipped it. She was real original with it. The technical foul bar, that was nice. The ventriloquist bar, I was feeling that. That was nice. The Cisco bar, that shit was fire. The ambiguous bar, that was fire. The Cyclops bar, that was fire. The Peace Meditate, that was good. I felt like I heard that before. I need to go back and see where I 95% sure I heard that before. The Sexton bar, that was okay. The AKA bar, that was Alter Ego, that was fire. The Bucks on Car, that was fire. And the Shorty Low, that was fire, fire, fire. So basically, I just broke down all three rounds for y'all. Um, you know, all the shit that I thought was like good to like crazy as hell, fire. So round one, I give to 40 bars because it's just it's. I'm the type of person where shit like wordplay, schemes, bars, just that shit will always outweigh performance and delivery and all that shit. Because you got to think about this. You're only going to be entertained by somebody's performance for so long. Eventually, you got to listen to what the fuck they're saying. So, if what they're saying is not as good as what the other person is saying, then they lost. I mean, that's just how the shit go. So this round one is 40. Like that's the clearest round. The round two was a little closer, but I gave that to 40 bars as well. Round two was a little closer, so I gave that to 40. Round three was the craziest back and forth from both of them. This was the closest round because Chetta definitely did her thing, and 40 definitely did her thing. But 40 just had more shit that I was impressed by in the third round. You know, Chetta did her fucking thing, but I have to give the battle to 40 3-0. Like I'm not being nice with a battle. If you did not deliver the proper, you know, if you didn't deliver, then better than the other person, you lost that round. And I really felt like 40 brought more to the play as far as writing is concerned. That's to me, that's what really wins shit. Like Chetta had the crowd, no doubt. She had the crowd reacting all day. But that's what 40 bars ended it in the end. She pretty much predicted that. She says the difference between a bitch that bring her relatives and a bitch that bring the revenue. So tell me what y'all think. I got 40 beating Chetta 3-0. Not a clear 3-0. The first round was pretty clear for me. The next two were really close, especially the third round. But I got 40 winning all three rounds based on, you know, what was being said, not just the crowd reaction, because the crowd was awful. That crowd was like, I don't know, like they're I don't know if they didn't graduate high school yet or what, but they just didn't get any of 40 shit. Like I said, tell me what y'all think in these comments, man. Peace out.